tukacheza dasi ya hicho sasa uko na ground gani ya kuniambia tu mako
We are very intentional. One of our companies is intentional.
It's kind of like an open plan type of place.
Yes.
Yes, usually. We are thankful to God that we have been able to space as the best. Before we used to use it half of them. They are our vision. Pastors and bishops are
Wao ni wakuponya na uaguzi. Katika jina la Mungu Baba, Mwana na Roho Mtakatifu. You knew this was the best place. The founders who started this ministry, you knew who they were. They had the heart of children ministry.
Maajabu. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to AIC Cure Children's Hospital, Kenya, where we restore dignity for children with bone deformities while offering specialists Christian care to them and their families. As we celebrate this Silver Jubilee, allow me to thank our partners for believing in this cause, helping our honorable guests. Allow me to share some crucial milestones that we have gone through in our existence as we shape the medical space in our country and beyond since Cure started 25 years ago. When we opened our doors in 1998, our average patient visit was about 10, so we would see about 50 in a week. Today, we have treated over 250,000 patients, conducted over 46,000 procedures, and offered specialized training to over 1,000 clinical people, including 20 orthopedic surgeons. Cure Kenya has been a place of hope since opening its doors in 1998. We were Kenya's first pediatric orthopedic teaching hospital, and our teaching hospital currently has 56 beds, 14 hostel beds, 44 operating rooms, and an outpatient clinic, which also includes mobile clinics. We believe that through your collaboration, each one of us, we can multiply our impact in all parts of Kenya and in the region, so that our children can enjoy a healthy life. You can be a part of this great work. You can refer a patient, you can offer financial support for our funded care model, you can advocate for children and people living with disability. And through in-kind support, as many of you have done, hosting us when we come, transporting patients when they need care, allowing us to put up our clinics our mobile clinics at the sites in your places. We want to say thank you for working with us and God bless you. Welcome all.
As they have mentioned, my name is Anne Maajabu Wamraga, the county member of parliament for Kiambu. People call her the women rep, but I'm not a women rep because I don't represent women. It is one woman representing the county, not the women. One woman representing the county. So this woman is called the woman rep, officially called the county member of parliament. So as I stand here, I represent, as one woman representing the whole of Kiambu County that consists of 12 constituencies and 60 wards to make Kiambu County. And that one runs from around here, Sokomjinga, all the way to Katuanyaga, we border Ukambani. And the other side, we border Branga, here we border Nyandarua. And it is one of the most densely populated county that is Kiambu. It's also a cosmopolitan county where everybody else left their county and came to live in Kiambu. So Kiambu is Kenya. When you come to Kiambu, you know that you are in Kenya because everybody, every county, every other person is represented. So again, as you come to Kua International, you come to Kiambu. So all the good things in this country are in Kiambu. And it is one place that everybody is welcome. There are counties that have not seen a Muzungu. So when you want to see Muzungu, you still come to Kiambu. You will see Muzungus there.
Thank you. That was very kind of you. It is an honor to be with you today. What a beautiful day we've had, hasn't it? Yeah. It's a special day. As I begin, I'd like to recognize our distinguished and special guests. I know what I'm good at, and naming names is not one of them. So we are going to spare everyone the pain of that and just recognize and appreciate the distinguished guests in person. In the beginning, God gave our founders a big vision. Dr. Scott and Sally Harrison had a passion in their hearts to serve children. And the vision in their minds for hospitals that would be all over the world that would provide very specialized medical care for very special children in ways that they would never be able to afford. But not just any children, children living with disabilities. Children living with conditions that, if went untreated, would become permanent disabilities. Dr. Scott was an orthopedic surgeon and his wife Sally was a nurse. And in their hearts, they were missionaries, called by God to live out their faith in action. Scott would provide surgical services to children. Sally would provide ministry care to families as they came into the hospital. And they would bring along many others to do so with them.
AIC Cure in Maajabu, which is in my constituency, celebrating the Silver Jubilee, that's 25 years of existence. And indeed, as we look around, we have seen a very, very great transformation, because this is like what we call in the Bible the mustard seed, that you put in a small seed and eventually sprouts into a big. Because what was started then was just a few buildings, but we can actually see the transformation, that it's gotten bigger and bigger. We would want to appreciate very much the donors, because this hospital offers free services, meaning there has to be some support from other quarters. The donors who have been supporting us, and they have helped to bring the transformation that we are talking about, and also the people who have been doing the management. Looking forward, when you look at the children that we find in the wards, you can actually see also the transformation, meaning that there are children who have never been able to play with other children, but immediately after coming here you realize that their life changes and the stigma goes and they become very different. As I was talking to some in the hospital, and I was telling a certain boy who has been walking on his knees, and I asked him if he likes football, and tell him now, you're going to start running and playing football, and he was, you could see the smile. Moving forward in the next 25 years for us to come and celebrate again, we would want to ask one, because I'm a member of parliament, is to ask the government to come in. This hospital is offering free services to Kenyans, and we need to seek government support. It's not a private hospital, it is a hospital that is offering free services to Kenyans, and there is need for government to come in and give them support. Just like we are getting donors from elsewhere, USAID and others, we also need to see the hand of government in this. And I'll be a champion, asking the government, talking to the president who has been here, we are happy about that, but more so telling them that this hospital is a hospital for Kenya. Probably we're also getting people from outside this country, and they need all the support that we can be able to get.
So Child Fund is a partner of AIC Cure because we work with children. So that's our common mission. We connect children with people, with institutions, with those who need to support them to grow up healthy, educated, skilled, and safe. And on that part of health and for holistic health, especially the young children that are living with disability, is where we have a meeting point, because we target the vulnerable, and those who are in hard-to-reach areas and those in resource-poor communities. So connecting them to access health of this quality is what brings us together with AICQ. And so we'd like to congratulate CURE for this milestone, 25 years of making a difference in the lives of children, their families, and the communities. From what we've seen, the before and after. For example, we had about 100 children access services through CURE, connected by Child Fund, and the transformation is phenomenal. The parents, one of the parents, the child was hidden, and now she's able to come with the child to the marketplace, and not shy, not afraid for anyone to see the child. So it's us to tell the parents that there is opportunity, bring out the child, give equal opportunity so that no one is left behind. And so we believe that the next 25 years will be very bright. And to add on what Mheshimiwa has said, not only government, we're really looking at PPP, the private sector. We salute donors like the USAID, M-Pesa, and everyone, civil society. We need to really come together to give every child an opportunity to access good health.
Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa, one of the biggest problems we're having now is the prohibitive cost of orthopedic issues, from cleft lip and palate to club foot. There's a lot of prohibitive costs, and for some reason this seems to affect the vulnerable people with these conditions. So is there anything at the National Assembly that you are doing to make sure that people can access affordable health care in this particular sector?
I've heard that because of the people who are living with disability, there are going to be some changes within the Act. One is that some of those aids, as they are brought in, these taxes that is imposed by government, is asking the government that they should come in tax-free, that you don't have to pay any taxes. And more so, like I'm saying, that the government needs to come in. It is like when we get the aids, the government should also be able to put in some money towards the same, so that we can be able to alleviate, like the high cost that you have to pay.
Thank you so much. Unless my colleagues have any other questions or you have anything to add, we have to release you unless you have something to add.
We just say congratulations to AICQ at Children's Hospital, having been there for 25 years and looking forward to another 25 years together and assuring them of our support.
Congratulations, and great to hear of an inclusive government committed. We hear the act is coming, and our call is to really expedite that, and also everyone to join hands to make the child have opportunity to realize their.
I passionately have a love for boy child. To me, it's just automatic. It just happens. And right now in my office, we have tried, in my office of the Woman Rep Kiambu County, we are now trying to put up a committee for the PWDs, where we'll be able to be getting information and data from all over the county over how many PWDs we have. We'll be able to find out how many people have children with such conditions, how many grown-ups, because you see the stigmatization of our people when it comes to such issues. There are so many children that are hidden in the houses because they think they can never be repairable. So we want to start sensitizing our people that being disabled is not the end of life. We want to start sensitizing them, and also because my office has a kitty for the PWDs, then we are able to get it to the right people and at the right time and when they need it most. So what we are doing, we have formed a committee, and the committee is going to give us the data all around the county of Kiambu in all the 60 wards, so that we are able to identify how many people we have with such issues.
CURE has been doing a good job.
Yes.
Especially in this county and even beyond.
Yes.
And it's been benefiting not just the residents of this county, but even from the whole country.
Yes.
Are you foreseeing a situation where you will partner with them in the future?
I was looking at the whole situation as I went around the hospital, and I realized this hospital is one of a kind. I don't think there's any other in Kenya that is doing this. Now the CURE International Children's Hospital, where children are given hope. Children who never had a hope of walking. I was marveled when I saw a child who was walking and then who was walking and the knees were facing backwards, and when she sat down, the legs are getting lifted and not going the normal direction. And that one to anybody would look very impossible. So when I see it corrected in Cure, I feel that it's a high time we started sensitizing our people. Right now, I am in a group in Parliament that is from the Organization of Kenya Women Parliamentarians. And I know because mothers have that very strong heart for children, we need to start sensitizing all the 47 women who are representing counties. We also want to include all the other members of Parliament so that we are able to sensitize our people, because I am sure there are people who have such issues, but they do not know that there is such a center. So I am praying that I may be able to have an opportunity even to come down here with them, to come and see what the hospital does and how it does it, so that when they go to their villages, they're able to sensitize their people, they're able to pick on the issues in the community, and are able to bring their children here for correction. Maybe this is a great opportunity for our people to get to know, even as we celebrate the 25th year of this institution being here, it marks a new beginning. And the new beginning now towards the 50th anniversary. We want to, like when you're doing the 50, then it will be a whole, almost international, if not national hospital, where everybody now will know that there is a correction center in Kijabi.